Follow me on the greatest project I have done on this channel so far, and it's for a good cause. To be honest, this project should have been done, I don't know, 6 months ago, but then life happened and now I'm in this wonderful new setup and I finally get to do it. But what am I doing? Well, I will be building an army for a good cause. First, I received a really nice donation and I will show them all later on. Then I received a second donation and then a third donation. And well, I bought stuff off eBay from that third donation to add to this project, but well, let's just take a look at it. First question is, what am I building? Second question is, who am I building it for? So first of all, I'm building a Space Marine army, mainly from rescued and donated models. Second question is, who am I building it for? Well, actually, I'm building it for an organization my dear friend and moderator on the Discord, John, works for. So let's take a look at them.
Well, I don't know if I get everything right about Creative Start and the Dice Factory and the Great Escape and everything they're doing, but I think John will gladly tell you about it on the Discord of Paintwater Soup. The Dice Factory is offering hobby workshops to support your positive mental well-being. The whole organization is deeply involved in the community and they offer a great place for your mental health. And if you're struggling in any kind of way, if you're struggling with addiction, if you're struggling with recovery, they will be there for you and they will show you ways and creative outlets to overcome all this.
This will be an ongoing project and I have no idea how much time it will take me to finish. I'm guessing 6 months, 12 months, I don't know. But if you want to support this project, building the army for the Grimsby Dice Factory / Great Escape, just contact me and we will figure something out. It all started out with this box that made its way all the way from Australia here to Germany. And I received it from RFD Hobby. It's a box full of Marines, Terminators and whatnot. And they basically went through fire. Earlier, everything he just basically owned burned down and the hobby community did a lot to help him out. And as he heard of my project, he was like, dude, I have some Marines. They may smell a bit funky because they actually stood in a fire, but you can have them. And he sent them over free of charge and that was so amazing. Well, I threw them into my ultrasonic cleaner and I got most of the paint off. They will go in there a second round. But it is the first stuff that got donated for this project. And I found a lieutenant that I worked on during a class and I threw it in there too. Let's take a look at them.
As I said, they literally went through fire. And this is the first picture I received of them. And well, they smelled a lot like fire too. And then I put them into my ultrasonic cleaner and got a lot of the stuff, a lot of the smoky stuff, a lot of the paint already off them. Apart from the smokiness, they were in really good condition and they just fell apart in my ultrasonic cleaner. But of course I will put them back together before starting to paint them. Because people that are struggling with addiction and or mental health are literally going through hell, damn, these Marines are perfect. So thank you, Sean, for donating them. They went through fire and flame and are absolutely perfect for this army. Thanks a lot, mate.
The second donation that came in is a huge pile of grey plastic and it's actually the full Augustus box sponsored by my friendly local gaming store Gutami. Check them out on gutami.de and let's take a look at the stuff in that box.
When I contacted my friend and the owner of Gutami with my idea, he was instantly up for it and I thought he was just searching around the store for some returns or some sprues they had left over, and then I got a notification that he sent out a package for me. Well, and this crazy son of a gun sent me the complete and full Augustus box. And yes, I will build all of it and I will include it in the army except for the decals, because we are making custom decals. But this is amazing. Look at all these sprues. I may have to build a lot of stuff.
The third person that jumped in with a cash donation was Dave. You can find him on Insta. I will show you his Insta right now. And I got to buy some amazing stuff used from eBay that will go into this collection, into this army. Let's check it out.
So with this amazingly generous cash donation, I was able to buy 3 really nice additions to the army. First is a captain, and this guy has this amazing shield with a skeleton in front of it. And this is such a cool model, I can't wait to paint it. Second purchase are actually 3 minis, and if they come in 3s, you can basically guess what they are, right? These are 3 Marines on motorcycles. They are in quite a bad shape. Some parts are loose, some parts are not even glued on. There are some huge gaps and mold lines and whatnot. But I will fix them and I will paint them up, and they will be an amazing addition to the army. And last but not least, some good old vehicle support. Yeah, it's not quite a tank, but it's a Primaris Impulsor. It's one of the flying tanks. And this one is in quite a good shape. It's built quite okay. Well, the priming has some issues, but I will fix that later on, and I can nearly directly go to painting, which is quite nice. Of course, I will build an awesome base for this one too, because every mini deserves a good base, especially if you're giving them away.
Well, of course, we already discussed the paint scheme, have a really nice idea for the bases, and we're gonna be making custom decals. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this little announcement video, and I hope you follow along on the journey. If you want to support this cause, hit me up and see you on the next video. Bye guys.